PacketGo switch technology connects communications only when I need it. In our hyper-connected world, where everything is networked, and due to the explosion of digital transformation, assets that were once under physical control are now digitized and stored in virtualized spaces such as the cloud. By running an app and clicking a button anywhere, anytime, we can control information stored somewhere in virtual space. This has allowed us to interact with the world, whether it's shopping or working. However, much of the communication that takes place on our computers and smartphones right now is invisible to us. We live in an uncontrollable digital world where communication happens autonomously, often without our consent, through the always-on, always-connected Internet. The reason is simple. We're using Internet communication technology that was created 40 years ago to allow anyone to communicate inexpensively. To solve this fundamental problem of Internet communication technology, Zero Trust technology was created. Zero Trust technology is quickly becoming the standard around the world, with the United States leading the way. It is a next-generation communication control technology being developed at the forefront of the global market. Unlike traditional methods of controlling communication at the perimeter, PacketGo switch technology provides a unique zero-trust mechanism that controls endpoint communication where it begins, at the endpoint. PacketGo switches are installed in the endpoint operating system, specifically in the kernel, the deepest part of the operating system, to monitor and control all communication. When it detects communication, PacketGo switch identifies the application that is actually communicating and determines where the communication is going. If the application is making unauthorized or insecure communications, the switch is turned off to block the communication. PacketGo switches allow communication only when it is safe and authorized by the user. And when the communication is based on information pre-authorized by the user, policies set by the user, or policies set by the service provider. Additional authentication procedures can be used to further control communication. PacketGo switches remain off during normal times, but are turned on to allow only user-authorized applications to communicate with the services, data, or features that the user has authorized. Communication is continuously monitored, and the switch shuts off when it detects a hazard or determines that communication is no longer necessary, preventing communication from occurring without the user's knowledge. PacketGo switches also provide a set of zero-trust mechanisms that allow communication only between trusted entities, facilitating the transition to a zero-trust communication environment in any communication environment. Because the single trust mechanism allows PacketGo switches to be turned on only when the traditional perimeter is deemed trustworthy, it provides the highest level of communication control technology to ensure security in today's most common communication environments. It provides the same technology and security on all endpoints, the servers that receive data as well as those that send it. If you have an existing network with traditional perimeter technologies such as NAC, VPN, SWG, and network connectivity, you can easily upgrade to a zero-perimeter network using only the PacketGo. You can easily upgrade to a zero-trust environment. The dual trust mechanism provides a dual switch structure on the communication path, where the switch at the endpoint is opened only for trusted entities and inserts authentication information into the communication information passing through the switch. We provide powerful communication control technology that allows the server-side edge to verify the authentication information it receives and only open the switch if authentication is complete. Using a dual trust mechanism, all communications from untrusted entities are blocked without any leakage, providing a communications control environment that can be used independently without traditional network parameters. As such, this technology is optimized for environments where it is difficult to install existing parameter technologies, such as the cloud, or environments that require strong communication control. The mutual dual trust mechanism provides a structure where a switch is placed between two communication endpoints, allowing communication only if they mutually trust each other. The sending endpoint opens the switch only if it considers the receiving endpoint to be trustworthy, inserts authentication information into the communication information passing through the switch, and the receiving endpoint verifies the received communication information and returns the re-authenticated information only if it has been authenticated. At this point, the sending endpoint verifies the returned communication information and, if authenticated, finally opens the switch between them to allow communication. This technology is the most powerful communication control technology among zero-trust mechanisms. The mutual dual trust mechanism provides an optimized communication control technology for blockchain, IoT, and V2X environments that operate in distributed networks where endpoints communicate autonomously, rather than traditional communication structures between endpoints and servers. PacketGo switch technology is an independently developed zero-trust communication control technology after extensive R&D and is protected by more than 100 patents worldwide. It provides improved zero-trust technology over global vendors. PacketGo switch technology, which incorporates a zero-trust mechanism centered on the endpoint as the practical starting point of communication, has demonstrated superior quantitative value over global vendors through years of reference delivery and operational experience with global enterprises, government, defense, and financial institutions. By deploying PacketGo switch technology, our customers can identify and block communications and potential threats that are undetected in existing network environments, and proactively block unnecessary communications at the endpoint, dramatically improving the performance of the existing network. In addition, the central brain that controls PacketGo switches acts as a communication exchange in data centers or clouds, much like a telephone exchange used to. Therefore, cloud providers, telcos, platforms, and various enterprises can adopt zero-trust technology and easily scale to zero-trust-based services. PacketGo switch technology is a key enabler in an ever-accelerating digital world. It blocks unauthorized entities from connecting to the vault of digital assets through the always-on internet connection, and is a next-generation communication control technology that logically connects to the internet only when necessary, allowing only authorized entities to connect to the storage vault. As such, PacketGo is an essential technology that, once installed on communicating devices, provides the highest level of security.